Hola, bienvenidos a la clase de español del día de hoy. Bueno, vamos a empezar con este meme. Cuando la maestra dice que no hay tarea. Can you tell me what that means in the warm-up? Alright, let's begin with the rest of it. For some of you, hoy es lunes el 1 de marzo, and for some of you, hoy es martes el 2 de marzo. Para empezar, escribe las siguientes palabras en español. Movie theater, beach, ocean, gym, classroom. Alright, so our essential question for today is, ¿qué sabemos del verbo jugar y el verbo ir? Now, we have gone over these two verbs, so we're going to review them today. But instead of the verb jugar, we're going to use a different verb, which we've also gone over, which is gustar. Okay. El verbo gustar. The Spanish verb gustar is very commonly used to express likes, interest, and preferences. However, the construction of the sentence expressing like and dislikes in Spanish is very different from that used in English. If we had to translate gustar to English, we would say to be pleasing. So instead of saying I like something, we would be saying something is pleasing to me. For this reason, the subject of the sentence will be the thing that we like, and we ourselves will be the indirect pronoun. So, the way it would look like is like this. To say I like the book, we'll say me gusta el libro. So me refers to yo, right? That's a indirect pronoun. Te gusta el libro. So te is you in indirect pronoun, so you like the book. Nos gusta el libro. We like the book. Me gustan los libros. We like the book. So notice when it's in singular, we use gusta, and when it's in plural, we use gustan. So we've been talking about singular books in the first ones, which is what we have gusta, but now we're talking about libros, which is plural, so we're going to use gustan. Te gustan los libros. You like the books. Nos gustan los libros. We like the books. So, if the subject is singular, use gusta. Me gusta, te gusta, etc. Subject is plural, use gustan. Me gustan los libros, right? Te gustan los libros. Alright, so pretty simple. So now let's practice it. So fill in the blanks using the verb gustar in its correct form. Okay, so I'm going to be able to do that. So pause it here and then continue. Well, as you can see here, I have put the answers in for you. Right, so I have these slides here since I will not be in school this week as we are on quarantine. I put the answers for you so that you can compare with your answers. That does not mean that you get to just copy my answers. Alright, so if you notice, te gusta estudiar español, that's because it's singular. Nos gusta salir de vacaciones, so it's singular, so it's going to be gusta. Me gusta ir a casa de mi abuela. Once again, it's singular, so we use gusta. Les gusta jugar al tenis. Once again, we're going to use gusta because it's singular. A mi abuelita le gusta pasar tiempo con la familia. Same thing. A mí no me gusta hacer la tarea. A mi tío le gusta ir a pescar. A mi hermano no le gusta ir al parque. See, pretty simple, right? Alright, let us keep going. So now let's practice using the indirect pronouns. So fill in the blanks in the indirect. Oh, I cannot speak today. The indirect pronouns, the indirect objects. I'm sorry. So me, te, les, nos, les. So a mi blank gusta ir de compras. So go ahead and fill those in. Right? Should be pretty simple. We've gone over this before. And the first letter for your DOL is gonna be V. Alright, practice the indirect object pronouns. Here are your answers. Right, so go ahead and compare with your notes and see that your answers match. Also notice the verb gustar. Some of our plural, some of our singular, so that's why you see gusta and gustan. So pay attention to that. The second letter for your DOL is A. A. Alright, now let's look at the verb ir. So we talked about ir before, right? That means to go. So, here are the forms of the verb, which we've gone over before. I put them here as just for review for you, so I'm not going to go over them. Right, so I put some examples for you here. Yo voy a la escuela. Tú vas a la casa de tu amigo. Ella va a jugar básquetbol. Nosotros vamos a pasar tiempo con nuestros amigos. Ellos van al partido de fútbol americano. Alright, so now let's practice it. So fill in the blanks using the verb ir on this one. The next two letters for your DOL is A and M. I say again, A and M. Alright, and now you can compare your answers here. So as you can see, it says, nosotros vamos a la casa de nuestra abuela. Ustedes van a la clase de español. Ella va a ir de compras. Ellos van a la piscina. Tú vas a tener un examen el 11 y el 12 de marzo. Yo voy al gimnasio esta tarde. Okay. Now the last letter for your DOL is the letter S. So I hope to see all this good stuff on your notes, and I'll see you for next class online until next Monday when I will be back on the 8th. Well, have a great rest of your day. Adios.